Daniel Newman, CEO of the Futurum Group. Dan, good to see you. So, first of all, why questioning NVIDIA?
Hey, John. Well, in 2020, I said this will be the next trillion-dollar market cap company. And in 22, when the stock was trading around 170, I was on CNBC and actually said, this is the time to get behind. I always worry when you get too much momentum, when you have the entire bandwagon is full and everybody's running to pile on. That's the moment where you have to start to say, can this continue? And this week in tech, John, there was some inflections that took place. We heard Pat Gelsinger at the Intel event, and Satya Nadella joined him talking about making networking chips because they want to reduce the reliance on NVIDIA. You are seeing all of its major partners and ecosystem, cloud providers, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Oracle with Ampere, they're all looking to make their own chips. And so NVIDIA's had this kind of no headwind run, and it's done incredibly well. But for the first time, competition is coming. And I didn't even mention AMD, but Lisa Su's in play now too.
Yeah. Well, meanwhile, there's a lot of money continuing to flow into this space. And as an example of what's driving AI demand, Abridge is a startup that's doing AI for clinical documentation. So doctors can focus on conversations with patients, and the AI, can do note-taking and follow-up in the background. I spoke to Dr. Shiv Rao, who's founder and CEO of Abridge, about the $150 million Series C he's announcing today, and 3 places that money's going.
One is proprietary data sets that we can use to train models, but then compute is the other piece of this. And then finally, it's about world-class people. And so those are the 3 major important puzzle pieces that we're putting together with this new fundraise.
One of those pieces is compute. And though others are getting ready to have products to sell, NVIDIA is selling them right now. And that's just one startup with, not saying they're spending all that $150 million right now, but a big chunk of it is going toward compute.
Yeah, the case is very strong for NVIDIA. And I guess when I say there's a bit of a risk or contrarian view, it's the speed of which it's grown and the lack of competition and how much that's driven this price up. I feel like there is a desire across the ecosystem to see more competition. I think Microsoft and AWS making big bets on homegrown silicon are just a couple of the for instances. But it's the pile-on that concerns me. Like I said, in 22, when it was at 170, people were like, oh, this could go to what, below 100? And I was like, no, absolutely not. AI is going to be a massive tailwind, and this whole industry is going to grow. But people, John, they want this huge growth rate. They want to see, you're talking 265% plus in revenue growth, 400% plus in EPS growth. That's eye-watering. And so when that number slows, I have a comparison from a few years ago with Zoom. Now, AI will grow faster and it is more sustainable, but you have the biggest companies in the world, and I haven't even mentioned Apple, that are all entering the space in different capacities, and they're going to see there's going to be a catch-up trade, and there's going to be some other companies that have to grow. It can't all go to one company. It's just not good for the innovation or for the competitive landscape.